Well, religious services really are getting an overhaul in lockdown. Well, this morning, Sally met up with the portable priest who took his services a different route.
Now, I am lucky enough to be joined by the Reverend Pat Allerton from St Peter's Church in Notting Hill. Hello, Pat. Thanks so much for joining us.
Morning, Sally. Great to be here.
Very nice to have you. And you've been doing something a tiny bit unusual during lockdown.
To be fair, it is unusual. That's right.
Yeah.
I've been going out on this wonderful tricycle you see behind us, my steed, and I've been looking to bring a bit of hope to the streets of London.
And how have you been doing that?
Well, when lockdown happened and we vicars realised our people weren't going to be able to gather in church, I suppose my thinking started to go down the line of, well, if people can't come to church, then maybe
Church should come to them.
Come to the people.
But it was a bit heavy.
It was.
And does it fit in your bike?
Yeah, the kit, the speakers and the generator. So I decided
Right.
to take a hymn and a prayer to the streets,
Right.
thinking, what if I took Amazing Grace and the Lord's Prayer to the streets of my parish and looked to lift spirits? How would that be received?
And that must have been quite nerve-wracking.
It was a little bit the first time. You know, you don't know if you're going to be told, like, oh, Vicar, get lost. You know, but actually, once I introduced myself, said, I'm only going to be 5 minutes, don't worry, I'm not going to be here all day. Once I played the beautiful music, actually people really enjoyed it. They came to their windows, their doorways, perhaps onto the street at an appropriate distance, and they joined in, and it was a beautiful moment.
Sounds like the end of a romantic comedy. But you actually got a like a message from God. You're like the Blues Brothers. You're on a mission from God. Is that right?
I mean, yeah, I'm not. So it wasn't sort of a lightning bolt, or the clouds didn't part. But it was just a thought in my head, like, what if I took a hymn and a prayer to the streets and looked to bring people together? You know, in this incredibly difficult time that has been challenging for all of us.
And how's the reception been?
It's been remarkable, actually.
Lots of tomatoes?
Not too many tomatoes. People were out of stock of tomatoes. I think they'd used them on the politicians. But there was just gentle clapping. There were people joining in. We held moments of silence to pray for loved ones who were struggling and the NHS. And then we joined together for the Lord's Prayer, just coming before our Father in heaven, who can be with us in this incredibly difficult time. So it's been, on the whole, very well received.
So how often have you done it?
I've been out 64 times.
64 times?
Yeah.
So every day or several times a day?
Not quite every day, maybe every 2 or 3 days, and go and do three or four stops in one go. So, yeah, I've been here and there, as far as the bike would take me. And actually, you can go quite far.
Bike.
It's a wonderful design. I really recommend it.
So you're going to give the viewers at home who missed the experience a little taste of how it went.
Yeah, nerve-wracking. Why don't you join in and sing it at home? And why don't we sing this over our communities, our nation, and our world at this time? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
Yeah, it's great to hear. Well, that's all from us for today.